Welcome to Full Chat. Here you can find the unedited interviews, clips of which are used in Auto Repair Focus's range of topical video aftermarket features. In this episode, I visited Mick Shaikly from Shaikly Motor Company in Colchester to talk about his experience with garage management software. You can find the garage management software feature on the Auto Repair Focus YouTube channel. Simply search Auto Repair Focus, and when you get there, like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on future content.
It's improved the organisation. The work scheduling is much easier. It gives us the ability to move jobs quickly if there's delays in parts or a kind of an unknown entity as something crops up. Really working with timescales has been massively beneficial. So you can organise your day, your diary. It's given us the benefit of being able to preempt what a vehicle might need when it comes in, because we've systemised, asking the right questions for servicing, the mileage and things like that, and then you can quickly look up what is due and discuss that with the customer in advance. So that really helps, so the customer knows what they're expecting as far as what maintenance, etc. they're having done. That in turn improves your efficiencies because a lot of your preempted work is ready. The system is great for the mechanics because it's quick. They can see the service history on the vehicle. They can make decisions rather than coming in and asking. It's digitalised so that the techs can see the history on the vehicle, which is really handy. And you can manage everything within your business. So inventory, stock process, stock control, and those types of things are really beneficial. So we have a series of additional nuts and components that we use when we're doing braking and stuff like that. We can see when we're high or low on those levels, as well as our oils and consumables. It overall saves costs once it's up and running. That increases your productivity naturally. The other side of that, from the business side of things, so that's the working side. When we can get automated reports now. We can see how efficient we are, what areas we need to improve on. Some real good real-time data. So we were using, and we have traditionally been using, various different garage management softwares. The first point at which we had to move is we needed a multi-site system, and the current provider couldn't offer that, and we wanted to know the chassis number of the car across both branches. We then wanted to try and improve, and I think that's where the end game should always be, is we wanted to streamline the operation. We wanted to make it more efficient and accurate across both branches. Trying to make sure that errors were reduced. So having a transparent process there. I wanted to manage our time and our resource better, which we could improve on. Improves that, then internally improves the end cost to the customer, because if we were more efficient, therefore we can pass those savings on. So the real reason that I wanted to change the system, and the system we're using at the moment gives us real transparency, and allows us to not only record customer experience, but also we've got a loyalty type internal process that rewards great customers of ours, not financially but in service, and I needed to make sure that we were efficient, profitable, and the business was transparent, really. So we were transferring from a current system provider. So for us, the really important thing was our data integration from what we had, and making sure that we had all of the old data that was transferred to the new system. Within that, you've got all of your customizations and things that you've already got set up in the old system. So moving across, although the data and history moves across, there was quite a lot of work in the background there to do. But the challenges are that you've got to get your team to buy in to why you're moving across. you've got to make sure that the training is there, and I would urge anybody really to if you're offered a training from a provider, make sure you take it, and even ask for more, because it really is paramount importance that once they leave that you can manage the cost. The easy bits of transferring is all about the homework you do, really. Check your network is going to work. Check that the technicians, if you're going to a paperless system, are comfortable with the equipment they're going to be using. So move into a paperless system for us. That was really important, that they had decent iPads to work from and they were comfortable with that. You've got to protect your security and data, so that's something that you really need to consider when you're moving it across. But realistically, it's all about preparation, and that will make it as easy as it possibly can be. Plan ahead. So just make up in your mind what it is you want to achieve. Define your goals almost as to what you want this system to do for you, and make sure there's no limitations within that system. So if you're planning on growing, that the system can grow with you. Choose the right system as well, because if your plan isn't growth or multi-site, then you might not need a all singing and dancing system. Make sure your data migration is ready, so that trialing that data migration before you go live is really important. And we did that on our last move. In fact, we had both old systems still running in the background, and that was our emergency backup. You need to test the system as best you can before you use it. And I would advise people really to have your old system in place and implement your new system, not just a cut-off day, but aim to be using that system a month before you go live. Really importantly as well, my advice on that one is get your team involved in the change. Give them the support that they need, and get the support from your GMS provider, and really integrate those two things is really key. Make sure you're getting feedback from your staff. So don't just go tell them to use it, just see how you're getting on with it and what you're finding is difficult. And make sure that the new system integrates with the current things that you do. So your accounting system, your stock profiling, how do you do those types of things now, and will it integrate with those? So the more preparation you do, the more consideration you give to the new system, benefits the provider and benefits you, and hopefully it's as seamless as it possibly can be. Working with Garage Hive has been a real pleasure, to be honest with you. They're a great team of people. They're there when you need them. Phenomenal community they've created. So yeah, the team there, lovely people. When we have suggestions, they're listened to. Some of them have been implemented. So yeah, really great.